Hello everyone, it's me, the Turtle24 from the Road Gamer 25, back for episode 4 of From the Look of It. This was originally meant to be the third episode, but Zach decided to do a review of Mario Party 9. Even though he didn't play it on camera, I decided to open up the show, even though he didn't really know, but Zach could be watching this. Still, thanks for doing that From the Look of It review, and I'm going to open up the show to any game that me or him want to review. Like, if it's a game we played off camera or something, then we're welcome to review it. So yeah. But first, I had my first bowling league today. I actually got something out of the claw machine. A red Angry Bird, a red girl Angry Bird. So now, look how small the red Angry Bird is compared to her. Yeah, it's gonna be like boyfriend and girlfriend. That's pretty cool. And then you have the blue Angry Bird. But that's not the point of this video. But after this review, first off, I'll show you the game we're reviewing. We're reviewing Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 for the Xbox 360. I'm going to give my general overlook at the story mode, and then I'm going to give my likes and dislikes and my personal rating and whether you should pick it up or not. But yeah, right after the review, I might be watching either A Christmas Story, and I know what you're thinking. You're probably going to be like, Cody, why are you watching Christmas movies in September? It's not even close to Christmas. Well, this is just a classic movie, and I just love to watch it whenever I have time. And then also, or if I don't watch A Christmas Story, I might watch the film version of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. This is probably my favorite Harry Potter film out of all of them. Even though it's the last one, it's probably one of the best because I love all the action and adventure that this movie brings. And also, this is going to be kind of a quick review because I got breakfast and I want to eat it before it starts to go bad. So, yeah. So let's go ahead and review Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 2. So, the campaign, or should I say story mode, I'm getting campaign from, the Call of Duty games, like, they call it story mode campaign. But the first mission is set inside Gringotts Wizard's Bank. Actually, you know what, let me actually pull up, our playlist. And I actually found out the name of the second episode of NCIS the game. It is called Identity Theft. So yeah, let me. And I only made 12 videos because I played one mission in all of them. But anyways, so yeah, the first mission is called Gringotts, and basically, you're inside Gringotts Wizard Bank, trying to escape and trying to find the first Horcrux of the game, which is Helga Hufflepuff's cup. And so you're fighting. There's a bunch of bank security guards who are trying to stop you along your way and try to keep you out of, like, every vault in Gringotts. Well, not every vault, but try to keep you out of the strange vault. And then in mission 2, which is the streets of Hogsmeade, you're set inside. Harry, Ron, and Hermione have just apparated to Hogsmeade, so now they have to find the secret passage in the cellar of Honeydukes to be able to get to Hogwarts and go search for the second Horcrux, which is the Lost Diadem. We'll discuss more about that in the mission it's in. And then you have mission 4 and mission 3, a problem of security, which basically Snape has hired these 2 security members to like watch over the school, and so it's a big shock when Harry comes back. So like as soon as everyone realizes that Harry's back, you're in the stool with the cows. And then what I think is the best part of the whole entire game is playing as McGonagall. What's better than playing as Professor McGonagall, a Transfigurations teacher? Nothing. That is like really cool. I'm glad they let you play as McGonagall and let you play as all the other students and teachers that you never would have played as. Well, you only get to play as McGonagall, but I'm glad that you play as the students that you never usually get to play as in the regular games. Because in the regular games, all you get to play as is Harry. Well, except in Half-Blood Prince, where you get to play as Ron for a short minute. But I'll talk more about Half-Blood Prince when I do the walkthrough and then review of it. And then you have mission 4, which is the Basilisk Fang, and this is based on the scene where Ron and Hermione both go down to the Chamber of Secrets to find the Basilisk Fang to destroy the Horcruxes with, since Harry destroyed Tom Riddle's diary in with the Basilisk Fang in Chamber of Secrets, the movie, the book, and the game. And then also, so to destroy the cup, and then if you guys know, but at the end of the mission, and at the end of the scene in the movie, Ron and Hermione kiss, and then reveal that they both love each other. So I'm glad that they made Ron and Hermione a couple, and I hope that still ensues in the coming episodes, because it would be cool to have Ron and Hermione as a couple in the upcoming episode. And because it's cool to have Ron and Hermione as a couple. I don't know why I thought there was going to be other movies, but it's cool to death that they still had Ron and Hermione as a couple. And then there was episode 5, A Job to Do, which you play as Seamus, and you also play as Neville. You play as Seamus, who sets these detonators on the bridge, and then you play as Neville, who is like running away from the Death Eaters, and like basically you have to like shoot at the Death Eaters and stuff, and try to keep them back away from Hogwarts, and so they can blow up along the bridge. Which is always nice for a little destruction. No, I'm just kidding. But I think that it's great that they let you play as Neville and Seamus. Well, here's what I see in Neville. Well, basically, Neville starting out being the one who was always having accidents. Like, he was always like getting hurt, and he was always like some of the stuff like he caused. Well, in the first movie, he ended up hurting his wrist because like his in the flying lesson scene, like his broomstick ended up taking off from the ground, and then he ended up falling off his broom and hurting his wrist. And then in the second movie, which Lockhart causes, Corvus Pictus lifts him up by the ears, and then he's like, "Why is it always me?" And that's just really hilarious. And then Neville starts to like mature and like learn to stand up against the Slytherins who always bully him and stuff. He starts to mature as the movies go along. And also Seamus was also in the first movie. Seamus was also the one who kept on messing up the spells and like it made these big explosions. When not explosions, like it would like blow his face off. Like explosions, like it'll leave like a puff of black ash all over his face. That would be hilarious. That was possibly the hilarious part of the whole entire first movie. And then so a job to do is that you're blowing up the bridge and stuff. And then you have a giant problem which you're playing as McGonagall throughout the whole mission, trying to keep Death Eaters and Giants out of Hogwarts. And if you saw on the video I made, I have had some trouble with the mission, but after that, but I did beat it, although, but it's still pretty cool overall. And then you have the Lost Diadem, which you're set as Harry inside the room requirement. And I think that's where the friendship between Harry and Draco like starts to like lighten up, because Harry actually saves Draco and Blaze from the fire, from the thing that Crabbe caused, who ends up dying in the fire. Actually, Goyle caused. Sorry, it's Goyle, because the original person who played Crabbe ended up getting basically fired from Harry Potter because he was like drinking and stuff, and they ended up firing him. But yeah, overall, the Lost Diadem is really cool because you get to like do all this stuff and like explore the room requirement, and it's good to like see Draco, Harry, Ron, Hermione, Blaze, and also Goyle all fighting each other while trying to find the Lost Diadem. And then you have the Battle of Hogwarts, which is basically like you're going through Hogwarts school and like fighting all the Death Eaters that are attacking and trying to like keep them back from Hogwarts, keep them away, and try to stop them. And then you have Surrender, which is basically the scene in the movie where Harry decides to reveal himself to Voldemort and get killed by him to destroy the Horcrux in his head. And you have a turn of events, which is basically Harry's first duel with Voldemort. This isn't seen in the movie. Well, it is. He's basically fighting Voldemort in the school, but this time it's like an outside duel. And then you have Not My Daughter, which basically you get to play as Ginny trying to defend the viaduct from all these Death Eaters attacking. And possibly one of the coolest parts of the whole entire game, playing as freaking Molly. I mean, literally, that is so awesome. They made you play as Molly, like fighting Bellatrix and all. But I think the funniest part of the whole entire, I think the greatest part of the whole entire Deathly Hallows Part 2 movie is when Molly's like, "Not my daughter, you." Of course, I bleeped out the BITCH because I don't really curse in my videos, but I just think that's really funny. It's really hilarious. And of course, I can't show the video where she says it because I would get copyrighted for it. And then the last episode is, or last mission is Voldemort's Last Stand, where it's Harry's final duel with Voldemort. You're fighting him up in like the boathouse, up at the top of the boathouse or something, I think. And then you end up going down to like where the to the front of Hogwarts where you have your final battle, and Harry ends up beating against Voldemort, and then you have a big epilogue scene. Well, first you have where Harry gives up the wand, and then you have an epilogue. It's a bit different from the movie version, but it's still pretty cool. So now I'm going to give my likes of the game. Well, first off, I just want to say I love the graphics. I think EA and Brightlight did a great job with the graphics, and I think they did a great job by making, and also WB Games. And I also think they did a great job by making you play as all these other characters, not including Luna and Percy or like Arthur and stuff like that. But still, it's really cool that they let you play as all these other characters. By the way, sometime this Christmas or something, I should be planning on getting the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and then doing a walkthrough of that. And, like, it's taken me a long time to, like, get all the Harry Potter games. So if you're wondering why I'm doing the games in reverse, it's just taken me a long time to, like, alternate between all the other games. So, if I get Order of the Phoenix sometime, then I'll, like, end up playing through Order of the Phoenix and then Half-Blood Prince right after, and then possibly Deathly Hallows Part 1. And then I also have either the 2 Lego Harry Potter games, or Harry Potter for Connect, which is basically a new game that's coming out on October 9th. I still don't know if I'm going to be picking that up or not. If I see gameplay videos of it and it looks really cool, then I might actually end up picking it up when I go to the Black Ops 2 release, if I do still. Because right now my dad still doesn't know if we're going or not. But overall, really cool game. And the other thing I liked is that you got to play as McGonagall and Molly, and I thought that was really cool. And it's really cool to play as all these different characters, and like you actually feel like you're in Hogwarts with them, because like the intensity of this game is just amazing. And now the dislikes of the game. The only thing I disliked is that some of the characters don't have the original voices that they would. Some of the characters don't have their original voices. I think Harry's voice is still the same. I think Daniel Radcliffe voiced him. And then also, I think there is, who else voiced the character? I think Rupert Grint voiced Ron. And then, but the only thing I disliked is that they didn't get the other actors for the characters. Same thing I didn't like about the NCIS game. They didn't get the actors from like the TV show for the characters, and this time they didn't get the actors for the movie to voice their characters. But they did get Neville in them, I think. I think they got Neville. I think he did his role. And I think Seamus did his role or something. But all the other voices do not sound so much accurate. Actually check the time. Wow, it's been 18 minutes so far. But the voices are still okay. It's just not as accurate as you would think in the regular movie. But let me go ahead and open it up. Here is the instruction booklet and the disc. And here's the back. I actually got this when I was in New York. When I had a trip down to New York in April for like a little spring break trip. So, and I ended up picking this up at a GameStop. So we usually try to either go down to like Washington. Well, we usually try to either go down to like Philadelphia, or we might try to go down to like New York like we did this year, and I ended up picking up this because I just love this game. It's probably one of my favorite games and movies of the Harry Potter series, and I can't wait to finish Half-Blood Prince and then get on with Deathly Hallows, because the Harry Potter books have been really cool, and I'm glad I started reading them. I have to watch all the movies, like all the movies now. Well, I have to watch the first 6 movies now that I've read the first 6 books. So I can make either a comparison between the book and the movie, or I can make like my general review of both the book and the movie. But still pretty cool. My general rating of this is 9 out of 10. A little bit under 10 because it's not what I was kind of expecting, but it's still really cool, really great, and really cool. But should you pick it up? Yes, you should definitely pick this up if you are a fan of Harry Potter. I'm not gonna be like going all over like ranting about all the voices in different games. But you should definitely pick this up if you're a fan of Harry Potter and want to collect the games and all the Harry Potter memorabilia. They only came out with one version of this. There's no like collector's edition, but you should still pick this up because it has really great graphics and it's really cool to experience that feel and feel like you're actually at Hogwarts with all the students and stuff. But I hope this review helped you guys out to understand the story mode more, and helped you and let you guys know if you wanted to pick it up or if you should pick it up or not. I hope this helps you guys out. My next review will be The Walking Dead episode 1, 2, and 3, which will be episode 5, 6, and 7. But I'll see you guys in the next episode of From the Look of It. Peace out.